from my side only. So I think it should be useful for other students who will be joining ahead. Okay.
Okay.
So actually, they have given just one sample paper. First of all, let me tell you that this test is being used for PGPEM program of IIM Bangalore, for which you are interested. Yeah?
Yes.
And this is also for PhD program of IIM Bangalore for all the areas. And like IIM Bangalore, few more IIMs also accepts that. So if I want to apply for IIM Indore, in fact, you can also think of this. Your name is, I forgot your name. You can also check that you can also apply your Subhas. You
Yes.
can also apply for these PhD programs too. So we will talk
Okay.
about this later, but this particular test, one which you are appearing, is
Okay.
an eligibility criteria or test score accepted for both the program. For PGPEM, this is the only score. For
Yes.
PhD, this is one of the accepted score. At IIM Bangalore, IIM Indore, I think IIM Kasipur, Bodh Gaya, Trichy, all these IIMs and one or two more IIMs also accepts this.
Okay.
So basically, this exam has got reputation now, not because of just PGPE. Still, large number of people who are appearing for this exam are coming for PGPM entrance only. But
Okay.
this can be a very escape route for many students who are not willing to prepare for CAT or
Can.
GRE or GMAT for
Okay.
PhD admissions. So all these IIMs accept this score for their PhD program, full-time PhD program, or even part-time PhD program too. Okay.
Okay.
So for you, we'll be discussing later that you can also consider PhD as an option. Okay.
Okay.
Let me first finish this IIMB test prep part. So they have just given one sample paper, and
Yes.
the sample paper structure was like they have two major component, 50 from verbal, and verbal will have two parts, reading comprehension, vocab, in fact three parts, or grammar. Reading comprehension will also have a few questions can also come from critical reasoning. Okay.
Very good. Okay.
So for this section, the classes that is happening, you must have attended the studies class of English. Did you
Yes.
attend that?
Yes.
So
Yes. I did.
that is happening, and the content that we are providing to you is enough.
Okay.
The verbal book that we'll send you, it will call the quotient verbal.
Okay.
This is enough for verbal section. Apart from this, see, some contextual knowledge you must have to do RC. You know?
Mhm.
Because a lot of RC which they are taking are coming from economics or
Business
sociology,
related.
business or economics related
Yeah.
RCs they are taking. In fact, they also have a vocabulary test, and many vocabulary is coming from this discipline only. Okay.
Okay.
So you should not be focusing on just this. The open-ended vocab preparation is important because many of the times vocab from other stream is also very useful in business. Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
So, but anyway, the content part is just this books and any extra seat or any extra content that madam is giving to you for after these lectures. One
Okay.
good thing you can do apart from this book is we have given in the drive access, which I haven't give you yet. Given
Yeah.
I'll be doing it today only. So
Okay.
that drive there is a file or not a file. There is a folder which
Mhm.
has RC based on different subjects like RC based on economics, RC based on geography, RC based on environment, RC based on polity, RC based on business. So this is
Okay.
how we have given multiple PDFs for RC
Okay.
access. So you can pick your interest for whatever is important to you here, like economics and business and polity. You can do those RCs, from that drive.
Okay.
These PDFs, these content is not in the book. Books will
Okay.
largely have all the grammar part, basic RC part, some critical reasoning questions, and everything that a paper can have is given in the book. But for detail or for better practice, you may use other content which is given to you in the drive. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for maths part, uh, again, it will have two sections in maths. Uh, One will have quantitative aptitude, which will have questions from quants, and
Okay.
25 questions from there, and there will be 25 questions which you will have from DI and LR part. So the kind of sample paper they have given, they strictly do not follow the same sample paper for making every year's paper. The
Okay.
paper varies. Last year something else was there, but more or less the content was this only. So
Hmm.
what they prefer to ask in quantitative aptitude is mostly questions which you can do it by reasoning.
Reasoning. Oh.
So linguistic reasoning is very important while preparing for quantitative aptitude of IIMB test. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Most of the time, how we used to prepare for a quantitative aptitude or in majority of exam, what people do, they try to segregate type of questions and they'll be given how to solve those type of questions.
Yes.
So you should not follow that here.
Yes.
Those questions will be not, uh, but you may find very new kind of question there in exam. So
Yes.
any short tricks or formula doesn't work there. Okay?
Yes.
It will not work there. So you should do questions based on language based reasoning. You know how we'll be
Yes.
doing it? We will be doing it in class. Whenever I'll take any topics class, you'll be able to know how it is being done. Okay.
Okay.
So the only thing that you have to remember is here maths is not uh, formula and short tricks from different chapters. Okay.
Yes.
So like if you are learning coordinate geometry, you need to learn how the coordinate geometry has been developed. What is the purpose
Okay.
of coordinate geometry? What are the advantages that we get? We will know if we'll know those things. The questions from the coordinate geometry section will be very easy for you to solve.
Okay.
Okay, and same
Okay.
stands for every other part. But the largely the you can categorize the topic as you can have questions from numbers, especially surd, indices, LCM, SCF, these kind of questions. Okay,
Factors.
what? Factors, of course, prime factors, and even the definition of numbers. What categorization of numbers also. Uh,
Okay.
those will also have, and they can also make questions from those logics also. And then you will have arithmetic. Uh, Mostly they will ask questions from percentage, average, ratio. They may also ask questions from time and work, TSW, CISI. But the questions will be largely logic based. So
Okay.
if you just know the concept that how CI is being applied or how CI gets is explained or uh, how banks apply CI,
How it works here.
how it works actually, of course.
Yeah.
So if you know that, you'll be able to do the question. The only thing that you need to know is you need to be very pro in calculating percentage or understanding percentage. Okay. So the
Okay.
percentage average ratio, these three are the base chapters that you have to do even before the classes. So we also conduct these classes very frequently, but this
Okay.
is a kind of homework to you that before you come to our class or
Mm-hmm.
parallelly to the classes that is happening, you just do percentage, average, and ratio by yourself from Drive. Okay.
Okay. Oh, it is available in the drive.
It is also available on YouTube. I will be sending you the link and the chapters link. So
Okay.
you will watch the lectures there and do the questions from the quotient aptitude. Hmm?
Okay.
This is the book that I'll be sending you.
Oh,
And a soft copy of this book and every other book is also there in the drive. So till the time you are not getting your hard copy, you can do it from soft copy also. Okay.
okay. Okay.
So you have to start doing it, and we are always available for doubts. Like
Oh,
today, you have asked for this class orientation, or I asked you to take some time for orientation. You may
yes.
ask for any day, any time for a doubt.
Okay.
है ना?
Oh,
Just we will have to plan a day before, or for afternoon we will have to plan in morning. Okay.
okay.
So after arithmetics, a little of algebra, not like CAT exam. A little
Okay.
of geometry, basic concepts of geometry is very important because it's a very like life, what we say, uh, life skills. What do we say? This is swimming को क्या बोलते हैं? What do we say? Swimming, life saving skills. नहीं.
Ah,
So geometry is kind of that. We must know how we calculate the area, है ना? Everything
yeah,
that
yeah. Basic.
related to
Hmm,
geometry. Yes. So basic geometry is very much
basic.
important.
Okay.
And then modern math is like their favorite.
Oh,
Sometimes they ask 4 to 5 questions from modern math. And again, for modern math, you don't have to remember formulas or permutation combination. Counting principle you must know.
ah,
Counting principles and probability. If you know this, 80% of the question of modern math you'll be able to do.
okay.
And these are the 5 major categorization of chapter specific quant. There is one different part which we actually have in our book, which will be called, or which is called reasoning based quant.
Okay.
So we have a very dedicated chapter, very dedicated chapter on this. Just wait for a second, है ना?
Okay.
I'm coming back. Okay. So one dedicated chapter is there which is called reasoning based quant.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All the questions from this chapter will not require any substantial knowledge of any topic, but
Mm-hmm.
just reasoning ability of yours to deal with numbers. Okay.
Okay.
And this is also a very favorite section because the sample paper is containing a lot of questions from reasoning based quantitative aptitude. Okay. So
Okay.
you may expect 4 to 5 questions from this sections also. Okay.
Okay.
So largely what we suggest that if you don't have time, just do RBQs, a lot of RBQs and percentage, average and ratio. Even with
Okay.
these two, you will be able to qualify the exam.
Okay.
So if you are in rush, if time is less, what we do is just ask people to do RBQ, percentage, average ratio, and geometry.
Okay.
These 3 chapters, if you do, you'll be able to qualify the test. Okay.
Okay.
And DI, for DI, there are 2 types of DI, and actually DI and you can say LR, DI, LR together.
Mm.
Some set wise, when we are talking set wise DI, LR. Okay. So set wise, what do I mean by set wise? That there will be a certain situation, and 3 to 4 questions from will be there from that situation only.
Okay.
So there are different structure of DILR. Let's say this is basis on set. Then you can also have LR type wise, like a certain type is described that this denotes greater than, this denotes less than, some situation will
Uh-huh.
be given, and you
Okay.
will have 4 to 5 questions from that. So we'll call
Okay.
it type, this we
Okay.
will call it set, and others will be independent.
Yes.
Independent because it will not have any type or something, but it will have a simple either verbal or non-verbal reasoning questions, which is independent, which will have its own logic to solve. Okay.
Okay.
So all the types will be explained. Whatever the frequent types are, is frequent types which are used to ask questions. We'll be discussing that in class. Okay. And
Okay.
our book will have everything. And the DI and LR book that we'll be giving to you will have
Okay.
everything. है ना? And DI, see, the book will have DI which will start from very much basic types like percentage based DI, average based DI, reasoning based DI. है ना? Such kind
Okay.
of chapters will be there, but DI that you'll be getting here will be level 2 DI,
Okay.
which is there in the book. So you should start with basic chapters only, but you must
Mm.
do the level 2 sets of DI and LR. So
Okay.
again, if you'll further divide the question, some DI will be totally data based, and you will be given a lot of data, and you'll ask to analyze the data that
Okay.
this is what percent is greater than something, this kind of data will be there. Sometimes there will be missing things or rearrangement of things if required. It is more, you can call it reasoning rather than DI, even if
Oh.
it involve numbers. Okay.
Mm.
So there will be some table and some statement, but some table will have some missing uh, boxes. You have to fill it through these details which is given there. Such kind of DI will also be there. Okay.
Oh.
And third kind of DI will be some very abstract kind of representation of data will be there. Like there will be one graph and it will have x-axis and y-axis and also two y-axis, y1 and y2,
Wait.
two
Okay.
x-axis, x1 and x2, and everything will represent something. है ना? So there
Okay.
will be some complex set of data will be there.
Mm.
These question will not have any interpretational part in terms of
Mm.
calculation part. It will just have interpretational part.
Okay.
You just, if you're able to see the data by yourself, you will be able to solve all the questions here.
Okay.
Okay.
Once I complete the table is completed or
हाँ. So the book will not have these kind of questions, है ना? Book में नहीं है. But
okay.
for that, we also provide you a separate merged sheet. It is called merged sheet, which is important for IIMB actually. ठीक है. So this merge sheet will have a few questions, like I think 20 to 25 questions, which are
Okay.
based on this.
Mm.
And we will also be giving you all the past year papers of IIT Delhi's IIT Delhi Masters in Public Policy Program papers. So
Okay.
the DI of this paper will also be helpful in doing such kind of DI. Okay.
Okay.
So you just need to do DI of these papers to prepare this. Okay.
Okay.
So this is all about what they are going to ask. Now
Mm.
you know that the only thing that you have to do right now from your side,
Mm.
just keep on watching the lectures of fraction, percentage, average, and ratio, and try
Okay.
doing questions from the quotient aptitude. Okay.
Okay.
Rest everything we will gradually do in class.
Okay.
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 So if that, I think it will not take more than 2 to 2.5 months to prepare for this. So November,
Mm.
December is enough. Take the
Okay.
entire January time to practice,
Okay.
and appear for the test in February. Okay.
Okay. And will I get any mock tests or anything like that, sir?
See, the point is that this particular exam is not having any fixed kind of paper structure. But
Okay.
now we know more than ever, like I have prepared student for last 3 tests, so
Okay.
we have data from them. So of
Okay.
course this year we will be coming up with test, I'll
Okay.
be giving you test, at least 3 to 5 tests I'll be giving you. Okay.
Okay.
Mock test. Okay.
Okay.